Well, like I said, I knew I'd be posting something sooner than later. Somebody's dumped this little baby right here. My wife just found her. Right by Parker Creek. This is where we found another one that we had as well. That's where we found Gump in this same area.
It's a little girl.
And she is itty bitty. Where'd you find her at? In the, like, on the edge of the woods here?
Okay, this is what happened. Hold on. I was driving. I even, like, drove slower because, she was right here.
Look, these are all the babies here. I got a truck full of babies.
Because when I came, she was sitting, see where that stuff's patted down right there?
Yep.
She was sitting right there.
In that little hole right there where
Yes.
it's patted down. I see it. There's nothing else left.
Because I seen movement.
There's like no food or anything left over here though. Like they didn't leave a bowl.
But Michael, no, I don't see nothing. But
I don't hear anything, so hey, you guys stay in there. Look at this little baby. She is cutie pie.
She's smaller than Coda and Lee was, huh?
What a cutie pie.
She's smaller than Coda and Lee.
Yeah, she is too. She's itty bitty.
Oh,
man.
But not like that little.
And this is exactly why we started our channel, man. We really need to bring a lot of light to this stuff out here. This is unreal what we deal with.
There's more patted down right here.
Where?
Look at all those little spots.
You ain't kidding either.
Oh, crap. So
I don't hear anything, though. You'd think?
I don't either. I didn't see any more movement.
I don't see any type of food left out or anything.
Oh,
That's a chair. Well, let's walk a little bit and see if we don't hear.
She's trying to get away. Maybe we're onto something.
Let's walk a little bit. I don't see any prints. It rained. It rained last night.
Michael, when I was coming
so
down
this is still a little fresh.
You hear me? When
I
was coming down this way to go into town, I didn't see him.
Watch this.
Ooh, whoa,
no. Ooh, look at that.
Ew.
That's a banana spider.
Yeah.
This is exactly why we started our channel, because of this here. We deal with this way too often. We deal with this way too often where we stay.
Maybe, let me see. Should I put her back down and see?
Well, no, don't, because I don't want to have to, you don't want to have to try to catch her, and chase her.
You hear
so
dogs?
I don't hear anything, so. Wait, shh.
Did you hear that?
I heard something in there. I just hope it wasn't a whole litter dumped and, but I just don't think that, I think they all would have been perished if it was a whole litter. I just, you know what I'm saying? Something wouldn't have took them one by one.
I don't hear anything. But Michael, look, that's where I found her. But look, there's more little padded down areas right here. You hear me?
Yeah.
You see where I'm talking about, right?
I saw it.
There's at least, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Let's kind of walk, let's see on the other side of the road maybe too, because you just don't know. And she's big enough to wander. What was that? Look at that little cutie pie. I can't believe that. Oh my goodness. She is too. She's ready to eat. She's hungry.
But like I said, she wasn't there when I drove past the first time, or maybe I just didn't notice.
You probably didn't notice her.
Because I was coming the opposite way.
Yeah.
When I came. No, careful. She's getting more antsy this way.
Let's take a walk. Let's see.
Maybe she'll start screaming. And you know what's weird? She looks just like Lee.
Exactly like Lee.
So this has to be one of her.
Exactly like Lee. With the little mark on her chest and all. Except for around her neck. Lee's got more around her neck. Man.
It doesn't appear she has fleas.
And she's clean. That's what
I wiped her down. She
Did
had
you?
stuff all over.
I was about to say, she is super clean.
Look, she had stuff like that.
The pine needles?
Yeah. And some little leafy.
Well, let's walk this way. This is Parker Creek. This is literally 2 minutes from where we stay. And this is where we found Gump when they abandoned him. And it's right around the corner from where my wife had found the 7 puppies. We're literally right around the corner from where she found those 7 puppies. And this puppy looks exactly the same as that litter. We're just trying to comb the area. Maybe they're wandering or something. I don't know. I mean, it's tough to say. I just can't. I really don't see
Just one.
one puppy. You know what I'm saying? Especially that size. That's like a litter size of puppies. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the size of.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
When you told me to go back, I was like just going into town, you know. I wasn't expecting to find any more. And then Lee started screaming. And then that's when I seen those guys and they started screaming.
Listen.
Do you hear a dog?
I know what I heard. No, I think it's a bird. And Darla had already had her 2 puppies, but they're doing great. They're getting big fast. They haven't opened their eyes or nothing yet, but man, they're getting big.
How old do you,
They got little pot bellies on them already.
how old do you think she is?
This one, at least a month and a half, 2 months.
Oh, okay, careful. I don't see any.
This is Parker Creek. And Gump was found right up here by this dumping zone up here. I'm going to walk up here.
Well, I'm going to walk back.
Walk back, honey, and see. Yeah, I'll walk up here a little bit more. I want to see anyways. That's up that way. Yeah, that's up there by that trailer house. This is exactly why we started our channel. We run across this so much out here. As you can see, I mean, this is a back road where if you don't live anywhere along this drive here, you don't come back here unless you're dumping an animal. That's why when we see cars creeping back here going slow, we usually kind of stand back and watch what they're going to do, because this has become a known dumping ground for animals. So sad, man. So sad. I just don't know why people don't fix their animals. What did somebody do? Dump oil? Looks like motor oil been dumped on the ground. I tell you, man. I tell you. This is where we found Gump. Right here. Gump was sitting in that little spot right there. And when I spotted him, man, it just looked like he was waiting for somebody to come back and get him. And look at this. It says we are watch. It's supposed to be watching, but we all know they're not watching because nothing ever comes of this. This is all too much of the same. This has just been ongoing. And you know, the kindest of hearts are the ones who have to pay for this stuff. These people with no heart, they get away scot-free. It's the ones with the hearts that have to pay for this. But I wouldn't change anything, man, for these guys at all. Nothing. I believe we find them for a reason. They are putting in our path for a reason. But it's just it's too heartbreaking to watch this stuff happen, man. It really is. It is just heartbreaking. I'm so sick of seeing it. I really am. That poor little baby right there, a couple months old, is, you know, I don't like to talk about the what ifs. I'm sure we all know.